Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. This is actually a part two. They won't post like back to back to back, I don't think, but I'm still down here. It's early morning. This is exactly where we left off in my last journal because I just turned back on the camera. I've been futzing around for a little bit down here and printed up some things. Printed up some things. Oh, here they are. I printed up some things and I need to go run errands is what I need to do, but I don't want to. And I want to spend this time while it's quiet in my house and like I'm home alone. It's now almost 9 and I really wanted to be out at the bank and stuff like that at 9. But I want to be here right now. So let's cut these pictures up and see. I just did a fun page. I thought it was a fun page with you guys. And where I was kind of like, I don't even think I have that much to journal on that day, but I do have some pictures and whatnot. So I thought, let's get them done. Let's get them done. I did print up, like, here's my little finch. And I have some memes that I think are completely appropriate this week. And I printed up the beautiful sunset. Of course, it does not do it justice, right? I completely understand that. But I was also very excited. The picture that my friend sent me, the story from the last video is yesterday's sunrise was spectacular, like out of a magazine. Okay. I'm sure people were catching it because it was unbelievable. Like, no, that's an overused word. It was gorgeous. Okay. I could not get a picture. I was driving and it was not safe to take a picture and blah, blah, blah. And when I got to work, one of the coworkers had taken a picture. I was like, yes, please send that to me. And it's gorgeous. So it was beautiful. But anyway, my memory tells me it was bright pink. It was bright. It was stunning. It was just gorgeous. But this picture is very much orange. So I love that. I love that a lot for my journal. So that's perfect. All right. I have a beautiful picture of my girl at her date party last night with her boy. Oh, did I want to do that? I might leave those attached. You guys, look at that mushroom. Is that not spectacular? That's the side, obviously, and then that's the top. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Okay, we left off on this page because I cannot with this. Let's get the pictures where they go really quickly. Look at my sweet godson sent me that and I love him so much. And it has to go on this page that we just made. And I think it's going to be amazingly perfect. Okay, because yes. And I love it so much. Okay, here we go. This was yesterday, which was Friday, and we were going to maybe put it like here. I was going to maybe not do all this black, put some tan here and do that. However, I just got this beautiful picture of my girl and they're in black. So we got to now, maybe incorporate that. So not have to, but like get to, and, yeah, we'll see. Okay, this is also Thursday, friends. Look how magical that is going to be. I'm so excited. Okay, I went through that little book of, what's it called? I know one of you asked me. I hauled it from the thrift store, the Wildflower Workbook, and it's beautiful. First of all, the artwork in here is... yeah, Katie Daisy. She's the author and the illustrator. So this is her artwork. And it's actually a journal book. Like it's actually, well, a workbook, I guess. I'm not going to use it as a workbook, obviously. I don't do that. I can't do that. It doesn't work for me. I bought it solely for the purpose of cutting up and using in my journal. So this was a double page spread, and I, of course, am going to use something off that mushroom page. However, the ironic part is that's, one side of it. This is the other side of it, and I think I want to use this side as well. So this one I thought was fun. I like pack up your things and just go. we could cover up like what essentials do you need for a road trip or adventure? Like we're not taking a road trip, but we are traveling. This is a little Christmassy for me. We could save this for December when we travel in December. So we could do that. This, however, I really like, and I think I'm going to use this when we travel. So this page I did grab. I'm not in love with it because I think like I was thinking it would tie in here nicely. Now, I did pull it, however, because this page, and I think I'm going to use it. So my group on Thursday was all about gratitude and the science behind it, the reasons for it, ways to practice it, and like activities to do, right? So I thought maybe this would be fun. We did like a different activity, but it doesn't have to be, I don't know. I'm tempted to maybe use this piece of paper, but if I use, it's not going to fit is what I'm trying to say. Like if I get the artwork on here, which I'm okay with, it's pretty springy. If I get the artwork on here, I'm not going to get like the words go over. And if I put the words right there, then I'm not going to get, most of this artwork. So, I don't know. I'm really tempted to try and use it though. What about that side? Same deal though, right? We're like not going to get. All right, let's do this. I also found, hey, maybe you guys can help me with this. Remember how I hate this? I hate it. Like, I want to love you, but I can't because I hate you. Okay. So I'm trying to work around it. This is my favorite trimmer, which I've had probably 20 years and I love it. I don't know where the blade went. Like literally, I don't know where the blade went. It like popped out and whatever, but it was dying anyway. So that's fine. This one I had in my stash, but when I went to put it in, it like doesn't work. So do you guys know there's no model number on here? There's no, like, I obviously bought this and I think they came in a set of 2 and I feel like I probably used 1, but it doesn't, like if you take off this little thing and pop it in here, like that's all you're supposed to do usually. It just doesn't go. And then it doesn't go. Like it. So I feel like this is like for a different one. Do you guys know? Can anybody help me, please? I'm having like a cutter emergency. Watch me slice my finger on this stupid little thing. I know. First world problems. I know. But my cutter, I have like 6. Don't misunderstand the situation. But I only have 1 I love. All right. You guys, there's so much crap on my desk. I can't even right now. But I'm having a ball down here. I have to tell you. This one opens this way and it absolutely drives me crazy. But we're going to work with it. I'm going to cut off as much as I can on this side with this word. And I pray that I don't cut off the back because, oh, nice. Oh, I even have a little bit more room on that one. So let's get as much as we can off of this one. I mean, it cuts really nicely. I just hate this bar. Gosh, I wonder if that would fit in that other thing. Probably not. Nothing you buy from one fits in another thing ever, right? It's a nice cutter. Don't get me wrong. It's the user. It's user error, friends. Don't ever misinterpret my frustration with things to be the product. And now, see, it doesn't even fit in my thing where it goes. All right. That was literally it falling. Like it knows I'm talking bad about it. Okay. This has the possibility of working right here. But again, I'm going to lose most of this flower. So if we flip it over, I get a little bit more of this flower. We'd have to cut some more off to get this G onto this page. So I'm still going to lose these flowers, but these flowers are actually better. Well, I'll tell you what, friends, we're going to make our own title. All right. I like this blue and brown kind of combination. Like, I think it flows really well with this page over here. So I'm fine with that. We're going to cut off that little part. And this is going to be kind of here. Now, it does have this lace on here, so we could overlap it just a tad. Let's do that. All right. Let's do that. Is sending me more updates on last night on the date party. I'm like, girl, I'm going to need more details. I don't, It's so cool. They take buses everywhere. Like the house rents buses, obviously. And so they can, enjoy the festivities and get home safely. So I really appreciate that. Love that. Now, the idea is, do we want some of this on here? And I think I do. I really like some of this color-wise, but this is like not what we did. So I'm going to save that piece. I can use it for other stuff. Okay. Let's see if I have a little. I'm looking at, I want to, have to figure out Canva is what I have to figure out. Okay. So now I have a lot because I want to put my gratitude tree here. I can put the pumpkin thing here. Let's just do that. I don't need to journal on this space. So we'll put my pumpkin coffee here, since even though it kind of goes here with, maybe I should put it here. We'll do that. I'll put it here with my group because, oh, wait, hold on. She's texting me back. Come on. No, I need to see what she wrote. Oh. That's really cool. Yeah. That's really cool. All right. Yep. Love it that my girl's happy and like living her best life. Okay. I'm going to do that. We're going to do some artwork here to talk about my group. Okay. This I'm tempted to put here. I don't care that it has this flower thing. I really like this color with this page. So let's do that. Because I like to tip him in and journal behind it. So let's do that. I'm just so proud of him. All right, and we have this little thing right here, but that's fine. We'll do that. Okay, perfect. And then we have the mushroom situation. So we have this journal spot kind of about work. Where's my thing that says what happened today? We have this whole tag that we can use to journal about stuff. I'm tempted. Do we want to make another tag or what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We could make another tag that slips in here. Okay. I'm not too sure. We just spent a lot of time getting that butterfly readjusted. So I don't have to make those decisions right now. I'm glad I went and printed out my pictures. Oh, this stupid thing. I don't know which one of us is going to... There we go. We're just going to do that for now. Okay, so that's Thursday, Friday. Okay, we have the picture in here. So now we have a new element to work around. I thought we were just working with this, which is actually more black than I realized. So maybe we don't need extra mounting everywhere. I'm not too sure. I thought I wanted to cut like one of these out. Again, even if we just use this edge, right? Like I thought maybe I have a whole nother page of these. So my idea was maybe this was the piece of paper to use on this page. And I don't, oh my gosh. See, this is what I was talking about in my last video. They hosted a Friendsgiving. I love so much that my children are carrying on that tradition, and I love that that's adorable. Let's count the people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people they had. I love this so much for them. All the college kids, and they're hosting Friendsgiving. I am a proud mother right now. This is today. So I think we could use this page and cover up the title, quite frankly. Even though it's killing me. Even though we're wasting this. Oh, we're really tight on this. It's actually the size of this. It is this length, but not this width. Okay. Well, that's fascinating. I could have probably saved a mushroom. We're really close on length. I thought we were going to get more brown, but that's okay. We'll cut it down pretty close to this paper on here. Has some brown on the bottom, it looks like. I know, out of all the things in this journal, I'm adding a page. Can you even imagine? Yeah. And then we'll just wet glue that in, and it'll be nice and bumpy and perfect. It'll be great. I think today's the day that this glue has done its job, and I'm also here for it. I am going to start my used items again for 2026. I really enjoyed it in 2024. Just to see the amount of stuff. And then I had kind of mixed emotions about it, right? So what do I do with mixed emotions, though? I mean, did it change a behavior? No, it did not. Although I will say I am a strong advocate of getting stuff at thrift stores. And I know not everybody has them, but for me, I rarely, well, I just bought something at Five Below on our last trip, but that's like honestly to have as a gift, like for someone to give me as a gift. Because those are the best kind, right? Like it's exactly what I want. But anyway, I rarely buy new items. Oh, we're still wide. Ooh. We're still wide. How did I miss that? Okay, we're going to cut some more off this edge. So anyway, I guess in saying that, part of the discussion when we ended last year in looking at all the supplies, you know, a lot of them are plastic, specifically the glue sticks. There was, I don't remember how many. We should go back and look, but like a lot of glue sticks, and they're all in plastic. And how often, yeah, I don't know the answer. And a lot of people sent like recyclable glue and, you know, stuff like that. We had lots of good kind of discussions about it, but, I don't know. Like I never bought them. They seem honestly expensive to me. And that's why we have such waste in this world is because of the cheapness of things, right? I understand I'm part of the problem. I do. I try not to order off Amazon as much. And when I do, I have a set delivery day. And so there is the rare thing of like, oh my gosh, we need something tomorrow or the next day, Amazon it, like for work or, I don't know, the kids need something. But for the most part, if we have something in Amazon, I try to only buy from Amazon once a week, and I try to always have it set on my delivery day. So I try to do my part in the earth and all that kind of stuff. All right. That page is going to be just fine. Now, the problem is we have this title, but we have things to cover it up. And so, we can easily cover it up. I did not get any mushroom out of that, did I? Wah, wah, wah. We could maybe use it as a border. I don't think I need to do that. So let's, things that make you go, I'm having a hard time throwing it out. Can you see that? Okay, so I'm feeling like I don't want to do that. What I want to do is get the word on here. So we need something here, and it doesn't have to match. It could be, the problem is I need some sort of title there. So that really stark or dark stuff is not kind of what I was going for. This is what I was looking at, but I like this more. So we'll put this away. And then I'm just looking in my bits over here if I have, I keep pulling this. This will get used at some point. It won't be on this page though. It might be over here. We'll see what today brings, right? And tomorrow, dear God, another page that needs to just be covered. Even though I love it. Let's see. Here's a piece out of this book that's white on the background, so that won't do any good. What do we want to do? I want to get my dates on this book. That's what I want to do before I go and run my errands. It's really bothering me. So I probably won't be not dating a book again for a while. How about that? Let's see. We have fun things like this we could use. That's a little much. I'm not too sure this is going to get used in November, but I did go ahead. It was in my button drawer and then my paper flower drawer, and then it was a cluster, and now it's a stickle thing. So it's made it through quite a bunch of, it's been around a bit. It's evolving. But even on here or something, that would look fun. So maybe we'll do kind of that. Let's see. We have a card we could use. I'd really like to kind of keep this. So I'm looking for something kind of like this tape idea here. So maybe even a sticker or something. I don't know. Let's maybe move on and then come back. How about that? That might allow me. Yeah, and I lost this prompt from Lydia, so that we need to find. It's great. Great. See, even something like that would make me happy. Or we go do something amazing today and have a picture here. Something that covers this all up, right? Like up here, like that. We could just do something like that and then put something here, and then we could put the day here. So why don't we maybe try that? We could put this here. Let's do it. Let's just do it. This is like a title, obviously, that I just printed out and I stickled it, and I thought it was going to go in the front of my book, and I realized I already had a title in the front of my book, so this one needs to go on this page. I was thinking it would go like, on Thanksgiving. But why not a beautiful Saturday? Why not a beautiful Saturday when we're home journaling? Why not today? And it's okay. What might be fun though is to make, am I in the mood to do that? To make some more tape. See right here how it has like kind of pictures of old tape. When we dye the tape and do all the stuff to make it look aged. I can't quite explain how happy I am about this big, giant bottle of glue that's almost gone. I know that sounds really weird. Okay, I put it standing up all right, let's do that. Okay. That situation's taken care of. Let's go find another way to get a number on this. I also have these little stickers. I have like 32 sticker books. We should start using them probably. The problem is I've used lots of the ones I like the blank ones, right? Some of these are very hard for me to use, and I don't see anything that what I did think was in here, and the reason I brought it out was I thought there was more leaves in here that I wanted to use on that page. There's got to be leaves. I know I can picture them in my brain. Does that make sense? That one doesn't even go in here. There's a sheet of leaves that I want to use, and so if it's not in here, it's in another book, and I got to go find that because I want to use that on, because this had those leaves that are metallic, and it had like those, but I have a sheet of orange. Yeah, no. Okay, what does this say? Comfy days are my favorite. Well, that's true. But like, do I want to put, like, these numbers don't necessarily go on there, but it could. But it doesn't really match this color. This is pretty bright. So I then think we're back to, okay, let's try another option. My other thought is like a card. I really like this card, but I'm hesitant. Like I want it to go this way, and I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant to use it, but that's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we'll put our date on here. All right, so that's today. All right, let's find it, shall we? Today's Saturday. Monday was the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22 today. All right. I am grateful. I was emotional, like when I didn't get pulled for jury duty. I was like, not emotional, but like, I don't know. I've had other discussions about it if you've been here and listening, I guess. But anyway, my heart is with all of those people there because they served Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they still have Monday was the expected time that the trial will be over. And they had hard decisions to make this week about, this case that was a felony case and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But, I'm grateful that that's not, like, my gratitude for not being there is not because I'm not in jury duty. My gratitude is that I wasn't tasked with the very, very hard decision of deciding verdict on that case, right? So I'm going to do that because I like it down there. This is a clear sticker. I'm leaving it on the backing paper so it shows up on white here. And I have some extra room so I can run it off. Don't like that. We're going to move it right back onto that card. And wipe off that glue. So here is, we'll erase that date. Okay, that's fun. I actually kind of like this here. It might work. I'm going to use all of this for today. So whatever today is, like this is a brown card going this way. This is a brown card. There's a little bit of blue showing here. There's a little bit of blue showing here. I'm going to go ahead and commit to this. And I don't know. What's the worst that can happen, right? I can't imagine that we don't have enough to journal today. I have a to-do list today. We don't have any plans. Although I would like to go get some dinner. But that probably involves, ooh, I should see if the food truck's in town. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, we are like so good with stickles because there's stickles here and there's stickles here. If you're not playing along and you'd like to join in, please feel free. My stickle challenge is part of my item of the month challenge that I created for myself to get rid of some of this. You can see how well that's working. But I invite you to play along, and every month I choose an item off of my list. And this month it was stickles, and so I'm trying to use stickles on my list. So you can find it with AJSIOTM. That's the hashtag, AJ's item of the month. And there's a few friends playing along, and I'm super grateful for it, and I love seeing it. And I think that it has encouraged us to kind of use our supplies, use our stash, and find new ways to kind of use stuff. And I don't reach for my stickles very often. I completely know why I don't reach for my stickles very often, but I'm enjoying it. I really am. Okay, let's do Sunday. I just want to get it on here. I just want to get, I'm really drawn to these little pages. Can you tell? I'm also wanting to cover this up. So that's interesting to me. Let's look in our box. You guys, I have some memes like off here at my thing, obviously, and they make me giggle. I love looking at them sometimes because I'm like, that's hilarious, Allison. Okay. I want to use this little piece of material. It's in this box, so we'll find a way to make a little, and I wanted to use some of this, but it is probably more October than, this was in Happy Meal, I think, and I have not used it, and I want to. Let's see. What else do we have? I wanted to use, okay, let's look in here real quick. Here's some journal spot cards I have. Oh, and I have another box of journal spot cards. Okay, these are very, this is obviously an old kit from Creative Memories. I got it at Goodwill. Maximum price was $4. But pre-cut little journal spots, right? So this would be great. Let's just, you know, even if we do something like that, that helps my eye figure out we don't have to have wedding paper on there all the time. Now, that also, interesting, like enough though, right? That also allows me to say, well, if this is here, I can put my date down here and I don't have to use this little spot for that. Aren't brains a funny thing? Well, my brain. Isn't my brain a funny thing sometimes? Oh my gosh, here's my November. And look, I haven't used this little, look at this beautiful, this was from one of you. Can you see that filigree leaf? It was in this November. I have a couple of them, and my fear is it's on my desk right now. So I'm going to pop him back in here because he's super delicate. Gosh dang it. I saved this because I saw a TikTok, Instagram cool thing, and I forgot what I'm supposed to do with it now. Does anybody know what I'm supposed to do with this? It's a really cool idea. It involved, like, I think you put super sticky stuff on this side and you stick it to your wall, like your closet, your cabinet, like inside your whatever. And then this part comes out and you can hang things on it or something. And I was like, ooh, I can't wait to do that when I use my wipes. I'm going to throw it out because I can't even remember right now, but that's how my brain works. I was like, ooh, let's do it. Do it enough that I remember to save the thing, but I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with it. How about that? All right, there's another leaf that I found. All right, what are we even looking for? This is a dangerous situation. Let's put these away right now. This is a Sunday. I thought I pulled my Sunday. Here's a Sunday right here. This is maybe the one we pulled. All right. Let's get this on the page. I'm going to be whatever slogan saying thing you use for a happy camper, that's what I'm going to be. I was going to say something that maybe wasn't appropriate, so I'm just going to do that. It makes me very happy. I also feel like part of the reason I'm not using a glue stick is I don't think I have one out here. Yeah. And then we can decorate, but I have to know what day it is. And I obviously don't do this. I don't tend to add my date last or on the page. Sometimes it's a pain and I have to work around it. I'm not going to lie. But that's just beautiful, perfect, because it lets my eye know we're going to be just fine. We don't have to deal with that. All right, so we'll just do Sunday. I'm going to put it like at a tilt maybe. And then we'll cut out our number. I said in my last video, the whole reason I came down early this morning for me. Let's be clear, it's 9:25 when I'm filming this. I would normally, honestly, still be asleep. If my husband was home today, I would be asleep. But he's not, so I'm pulling this paper down to see but it's fine. Okay, this is all Sunday. This is Sunday. This is Sunday. Again, I could rip this page out. I just don't think I'm going to do that. I rarely have just fun places to just play, even if we just, right? I like even this. I think it's perfect. I'm going to gently stick it in. It's just or temporarily stick it in rather. I think it's just like a fun, I don't know what this is. I don't think this is a meme. Maybe it's a meme. It doesn't really matter. It's a little thing off Instagram or whatever that I just was sent or found or posted. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. I'm going to put it on my page. These are temporary tabs. So I'm going to do that for now just to hold that space. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay, this is still Sunday. Let's flip here to Monday, which is cool because it already has a little M on it, which means I am on track. So that's exciting. Oops, that pen's in the wrong bucket, friend. All right, let's get Monday on here. I love this paper bag she used. I think it's like really fun. Let's find our Monday. This one has a nice border already. I'm not feeling like I need to work around much of anything. So if we want to mount this or something, we can. Let's see what we have. And I'm going to get Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on here, and then we're going to be done. Because I got to like shower and head out. I got to do stuff. All right. All right. Ooh, okay. Let me cut it and decide if we want it on the white or not. Can you hear my stomach? My stomach's like, look, if we're going to be up for 3+ hours, we're going to have to talk about some food. Obviously, I don't fast in the morning. I mean, I have done fasting many times, but right now my body's like, excuse me. Can we have a conversation, please? All right, look at this. Look at this. Just jumping out at me. Let's put the tape up here where it goes. Excuse my reach. And I'm also feeling like I was going to organize off camera, and then I was like, no, I just want to get numbers in here. I just want to figure this out. But I also have this little box on here. Now, the irony is, of course, it's going to catch stuff, and I want it to hold stuff because it's perfect for that. But the irony is I brought it home to take a piece of it for my page yesterday. That's why it's on my desk at all. We had a really fun, see, that's why we document, friends. We had a really fun potluck at work. And it could go on either one of these days, so I'm not too sure. I love this page so much. I'm so happy with it. It's really funny. I think we'll put it on this page just because I'm going to do potluck at work. The potluck it's conferences this week. And so craziness. And this is Saturday, this is Sunday, this is Monday. The potluck, though, was, which I've never done. I mean, maybe y'all have done it, is a grab and go, which I just thought was like a really cool thing. Like, it wasn't anything elaborate. It was all grab and go stuff. So everybody brought grab and go stuff. So there was lots of little buckets and stuff like this that you could just grab and go. There was lots of snacks and granola bars and like, there was a whole taco boat thing, which was also really fun. Like, chips and meat and everything that you put. Anyway, but it was like I think it was grab and go. I think it was what it was called. Anyway, I just thought it was a cute idea. And people brought really creative things, I thought. So I like this little tag and I like these numbers on it. Let's do that. Sure. I actually don't think I want to glue this on. We're going to tape it on because this paper right here is so thin. And can you hear my stomach? Oh my goodness. That was very dramatic. I'm sorry. Holy cow. Believe me, I'm fine. I could go, a while without eating, but my stomach would tell you otherwise. Let's see here. Is this going to come up? It sure is. There we go. And then, so anyway, the potluck was kind of cool because you could just kind of go down and like grab a little something in between conferences or whatever. So, okay, there's that. Then we'll glue these guys on. Now, this part, I'm just going to do it's not going to fit on it necessarily. Oh my gosh, I think we're done almost. I'm going to kind of do that. I don't remember what I've talked about in this video. These words and numbers are from Sweet Melissa at Messy Missy Creates, and they're in her Etsy store, and I bought them. They are not this month. I believe they're September. And so, but anyway, obviously you can use them for whatever day you want. Okay. That's kind of fun. So Monday is done, and here's Tuesday. I'm so excited. Tuesday the 25th. We are right on track for where I thought we might be. This is great. All right, Tuesday the 25th. Let's find a Tuesday. This little star is just determined. It's okay, little friend. I'm going to put you back in the book. I just haven't. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to leave you right there because we could put you on Veterans Day. What day are we on? Tuesday. And then we're going to do Wednesday and we're going to be done. Okay. Because after that, who knows what happens, right? I think I shared with you. I would really like to get a family picture this year. I am super conscious that, and I say this, I know I've been saying it for a year or two, and I'm correct, just so everybody knows. Our lives are changing and our stage of life is changing and all the stuff, right? And I love these tags. They are wooden, and I don't know if you can tell, they're actually embossed. Like it's super cool. Like the rings, these are so fun. I'm so glad I found these. I found these in the last video. And I'm really glad I looked. And my cousin just texted me and said, we might have a cold front in Georgia when we're there. I'm like, oh, what? No, I have cold here. I don't need cold in Georgia. I feel like I go to Georgia for not cold is what I feel like. I kind of want it over here. I realize it looks better over here though. Yeah. Yeah. So now, anyway, I want a family picture because I know that our families are changing and this might be the last year of whatever, right? Okay. I just know that. So, and we're really bad at family pictures. Okay. We haven't sent a Christmas card in forever. We just haven't. So I was like, I really, really, really would like a family picture, to which I was like, Rue, you got to help me. And so Rue made this little like mood board, if you will, this fashion board of like, here's the mood, here's the aesthetic, please wear these colors. Here's some ideas, right? Because that's what they do. That's what they do for the sororities, right? They're like, here's the mood board, here's the theme, here's the whatever, here's some ideas of what you could wear. And then in the house, they have to send in what they're actually wearing and then they get approved. So I'm not going to do that. Although I think that would be hilarious. Like, please send in your outfit so mom can approve it before you show up to Thanksgiving. But, I mean, all kidding aside, that's how I grew up. But I grew up in a very formal house. So it wasn't like send in your thing, but like obviously what you wore had to be approved of, I guess is all I'm saying. So, okay, there is that. Now, I know I have this tape right here, and I'm thinking I would like to use it on this page. And I actually think I have a little window to do that. So I'm going to do that. We'll just run it off the page for right now. And that will give us a fun little border. That will just do both sides. How about that? That's fun. All right. And then up here we can trim it off. Love that. All right. That's Tuesday. This is Wednesday. I'm going to do the same border right here. I am. No, I'm not. Oh, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Okay. We're going to do it. We're going to do it on this side. I actually ironically, I'm in love with these 2 white pages right now. Because this has been so much for my brain to like work around and figure out, and the 2 white pages, I'm like, oh, and I already know what day it is. So it's just like, yes, let's make that work. Okay. I am super excited to put this washi on here, maybe use this washi, and I love it on this white paper. So that's actually making me really happy right there. And we'll cut that piece off. Okay, and I don't have too much left. This was a set like from Amazon. It was all gilded. Is that the right word? Gold, gilded, whatever. Patterns. Some are flowers, some are lace, some are whatever. This one's specifically leaf, so I definitely wanted to use it. I didn't get out much of any of my fall stuff, so... but that makes me happy. So Tuesday is done, and I actually really, really like that. And we have plenty of stuff. Now, I thought I think I'm going to, and this will not get used. I mean, I think I'm going to put this on Wednesday. Both of my children are driving from their respective states. No, that's not the right word. But anyway, from where they are to where we're going to be. How about that? We're obviously flying. We're flying on Tuesday. They're driving on Wednesday from where they are down to Georgia. So this, like, I thought this paper would be fun. It's kind of like road maps and stuff. That being said, I will tuck it in that page. Let's find Wednesday. Oh gosh. Okay, this is exciting. And then I'm going to cut up the rest of my stuff and figure out where to store it. Okay. So, yeah, I wish I would have printed these bigger. And like I said, I say it in every video, you can print them to whatever size I sized them way down because I thought this book was going to need it, but it doesn't. Like I could have done a big Wednesday right here, right? I don't need to, but I'm just saying I could have. So, what do I want to do on this page for a title though? Let's see. Is it raining? It better not be raining. I just want to stay in. I don't like going out. All right. Stuff like this on my desk. This guy, I think I'm just going to let him go. I didn't use him on the day I brought him home, so I think I can let him go. This is a to-do list. He could go on today again. I know we've used him before, obviously, but okay. What do we want to do for Wednesday? I mean, I have like this paper, obviously, that is from the journal. We have lots of goodies though. I feel like what do I want to say? I feel like I'm okay putting a plain title on here because I think there's going to be lots of pictures and need to journal stuff because we're going to be with our family. And like I said, my kids are coming this day. So I don't need something like, with jazz hands at the top. Do you know what I'm saying? I just need the title on here. So, this was in here, but no, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, there's the prompt that I still didn't find a bug. Maybe I'm just going to do it on a different day, Lydia. I don't know. I had it in my planner and everything, girl. I tried. Is it fair to say we might have less bugs right now? It's fall here. It's cold. The bugs are sleeping. No, like I just need a little thing that says, ooh, this could go on today. Where's today? Because I'm going to the post office today to mail one of the things that got bought off Posh. Yeah, if you're new to Posh and you want to join Poshmark, please come over. I have some things for sale over there, but I bought this journal on Poshmark and I have a link below that you can get $10 off, I think, your first order. So, feel free, join in the fun. It's just another selling site, obviously. Watch me get stuck on this last page of where to add a title. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, let's get out some of these fun things from Lila. Are these... Now, I know I'm... Dancing with Fire. If I decide this is the title of my page, let's do it. Some of you are like, holy heck, Allison's lost her noodle. I like it. We're gonna make a fun title thing up here at the top. And my glue, this might be the end of it, friends. We're gonna just it doesn't matter. This is nice fall glue. I feel really bad if this said fall. Like I can't find the other one. So there's an F, there's an L, and I think this was an A. And I don't have another one. Like if we used it already, I don't know. So if it was supposed to say fall, I'm really sorry. It's now gonna say Wednesday. And because it's wet glue, we have quite a bit of wiggle room on this. So let me just do that so we don't have to do that again. Like, we can twist these as much as we want to, but I think I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, let's get Wednesday on there. You guys, this is so exciting. And then I'm going to clean up my desk and divvy it up into little piles of, like, Wednesday, like that. 26, a key. I think I've left more of these on the paper than off the paper. I think it's kind of funny. And I could put it on white paper so it's a little bit brighter, but I think the backing is fine. I think it's just fine. All right, let's do a nice cut around there like that. And then, you guys, my heart is so happy right now to get these pages dated. Let's kind of do that. Okay, now that's all I'm willing to do because I don't know how many of these pages I'm going to use for our trip because hopefully they are jam-packed of yumminess and family and pictures and journal spots and so this might be Wednesday. I have no idea and I don't care and I've never done that in a journal. So that is exciting for me. Ooh. What's not exciting for me is having all these loose pieces and stuff. So see this, I think that ties in with that. And I'm going to glue it. I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to just put it with a glue dot. I'm going to only put it in the corner. And if we decide, I'm going to leave this thing on here. I really actually like the little... Okay, so that's going to go like that. Now, if we decide we need this as a tuck spot, it still works. We can still tuck things behind it. We could technically make a little bit of a pocket. That would be a really crappy pocket because it has this big glue dot behind it, which may not ever dry, but we'll see. So I think that's fine. I think that works. Now the assignment is this. Okay, here's the journal in all of its glory as it sits. This might be my fattest journal ever. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, But mind you, I have a whole map in here we could take out. We have this anniversary trip weekend, this pocket, but look how gorgeous it is. One of you made this for me and I've hoarded it. This is all hoard stuff. So I'm excited. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Don't look at that. It's horrible. See this little guy that keeps going, please don't lose me. Please don't. I got you right here, guy. It's okay. I can't even get this thing off. Ooh. Okay. See this? It's going on this page because it's Veterans Day and my thing is super gaudy already. So why not add a stickle? Do we want to put it down here or up here? I feel like it goes up here. There you go, dude. Welcome to your new home. This is already stickled and shiny and bright. So it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay. So you guys, I'm super excited. So yeah, so we have our dates. So this is today, literally Saturday. I have this, and this to do. That's fine. I mean, fun, right? This is tomorrow, Sunday. Perfect. All of this, plenty of room. I mean, I can just tell you, I can just add this now. I don't even have to think about it. It won't matter. I can just put football tape on here right now. We could put some football tape on here right now for today also, but I'm not going to because I'm not watching the games right now. And my husband's not home, so the TV's not on. Do I want to just... Okay. That's fun. All right, so that's Sunday, and that's fun because that tells me all of this is Sunday, even with the flip in the middle, right? And we could put another one of these over here if we want to. Like if we need that tomorrow, we could put another journal space here. I could just do that even as a reminder. We could do a different color. Hate that. We don't have necessarily a matching. This is that little Creative Memories set. That's close enough, if not the same, right? Maybe we do have a matching one left. All right, let's do that. It feels weird in my hand. It feels like it's two. It's not. Okay, so we could do that. They're not exactly the same, but that's close enough. I think even some of you would say it matches well enough. All right, this is Sunday. This is Monday, which I'm completely fine with and will be great. And then this is Tuesday. Now, Tuesday is the day we leave. And so I thought I had, okay, let's see what I thought. Travelogue. I think that will go on that day. Okay. And, oh, this will go on this day. Yeah, I mean, that might even be a pocket. I don't know. And I'm not gonna journal it before I go because like I go to work all day. I come home, we swap cars, we do the thing, we go to the airport, right? So, but that's kind of cute as a pocket. And then this could be the travel log here. And I will journal with you before this, I know, but I'm just saying, if I don't use it on this day, then it will be the day we come back, right? But I don't know where that is in here, right? Because we don't know. We don't know what these days are going to hold and how many days I'm going to take to document it. So, but I kind of like it here. I'm just thinking, I don't think I'm going to have too much to journal this day. And I think the day we come back, we'll have lots to journal. Like we'll take pictures when we say goodbye. The kids leave that same day. They all drive, blah, 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 blah. Right. So anyway, so I have this card to use for sure though. All right. This little, I had a different cocoa that I shared with you last time and I threw it out because I didn't like the color of it because it was peppermint. And I was like, I've lost my mind. That's not going in my November journal. This one can go in my November journal. So this is, well, I did have it Thursday. I've had it a couple nights if we're gonna be honest, you know. And it may not make the journal, but we'll start on Wednesday and then we'll move it as we need to. Okay. So that's where we're at, you guys. It is a hunk of love. I'm really glad it has this beautiful ribbon to tie it on. I have really enjoyed this journal a lot and it has been a lot of fun. And I mean, we only have like a week left. But I still have, I mean, you can see this whole back signature is not even used yet. So we might rip it out. I'm not too sure, but really loving it. Okay, let's do one more thing. I think I'm going to use, actually, I wasn't going to, but this works perfect. I think I'm going to use this little envelope. I'm going to take these out for right now. And I'm going to put these still in here. So, is this all my numbers? We have the 25th and the 26th is Wednesday. Okay, so 27, 28, 29. Yep, we have them all. Okay, this is really good. Because there were days when I just didn't know, friends. Okay, so we already put Wednesday in there. We have plenty of days because I printed up a whole nother sheet. So, okay, so we have our days and our numbers. Let's tuck those in here. So, oops, and there's that leaves. Okay. I'll put those back in on top. There's our days. Here's our numbers. And then here's, see the last two numbers I printed bigger because I printed this other sheet that she made, which is so dang adorable with this house. And I cannot wait. We don't have chickens. So, and my cousin doesn't have chickens, but maybe we'll tie in chicken somehow. I don't know. But anyway, this house I want to put on the day we come home, right? So that's exciting. So all of that is going to go in here, and I'm not going to lose it. I was going to put it in the front of my journal. I don't feel like I need to do that. I'm going to put it right here in the front of my November basket. That makes sense to my brain. I'm going to leave this out. I'm going to tidy a little bit without you guys. Then I have to go run my... I have to film item of the month. I might do that before I go. Let me tidy my desk. Let me find a space to do that. And I will film item of the month right now. Let me warm up my hands and like get the good energy going, because I swear it better be a good one, because I'm already nervous. Okay. However, I broke all the rules starting season 2 in November, and it's okay. We'll make it work. We landed with Stickles and it's been amazing. So I will do that. Let me find a space to film, and then I will pull the item of the month, and then I have to go because I gotta get stuff done. Okay. And then I'll be back and I can play a little bit later, but my husband will be home and we have some other stuff to do too. So, all right, that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you are enjoying your journaling. I hope you are enjoying documenting your days and finding a way to do that. And I hope you're playing along with the item of the month. Let me know below, because I think it's been a hoot. And then, well, the item of the month will have posted by the time you see this video. So you will already know before I know, if that makes sense, right? Because like right now I don't know, but by the time you watch this video, we'll all know. So, okay, good energy. Have a great day, you guys. Thanks for being here. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.